I'm your host, Anhaita Vijayvargi, and today we have a truly remarkable guest joining us, a trailblazer, an achiever, and an inspiration to millions. From winning Mr. India 2015 to becoming the first ever Indian and Asian to clinch the coveted title of Mr. World 2016, he has set a new benchmark for excellence and brought immense pride to our nation. Not just a model, he's a talented actor and a role model for aspiring individuals in the fashion and entertainment industry. Please welcome the incredible Rohit Khandelwal, a man who wears many hats with grace and continues to inspire with his story and achievements. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you so much. How are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
I'm good too.
So let's begin with your early days first. What inspired you to step into the world of modeling and pageantry, and who has been the biggest influence in your life and career?
So, when I was working in Dell as a technical support assistant, there was one person in my cab always a couple of times told me you should try your hand in modeling. And I thought, why not? I was happy with my job back then in Dell, taking calls, but I feel like let's chase something that's tried out. Why not? There's nothing to lose. Then I started approaching designers in Hyderabad, and I was like, I'm ready to walk ramp or do print shoots and everything for free to just get to know. When I saw my pictures, I realized, okay, I have good features, and that's how it started off. And then I moved to Mumbai, and then things started falling in place. Of course, there were times when I felt like I might not be able to do it, but I had a good support system, especially my brother and my family, were like, it's all right, we are all cool, you try your luck, and if nothing happens, we return to Mumbai, but everything worked out. So I returned to Hyderabad, but everything worked out. So I feel that there is nothing to lose. I think people should just go for it.
Yeah, agreed. So, sir, who has been your biggest influence in your life and career?
Influence in my life, as in career-wise?
Yes.
It's definitely has been changing from person to person. It's been Shah Rukh Khan sometimes. Now I was just looking at Sonu Sood's journey. At this moment, I'm looking up to him. But at that point of time, if you ask me, I didn't have any particular person. I just wanted to try my luck. I just wanted to go to Mumbai and get into television. I wanted to see myself in camera, and I wanted to just try it out. Too much with self-love, so it happened started from that.
All right. So, sir, what does a typical day look like in your life while preparing for a global competition like Mr. World?
Right.
So, did you develop any habits or routine and something that you still follow today?
Yes, when you're preparing for a title like Mr. World, there is a schedule which is set with the team, and the schedule starts from maybe gym in the morning, and after that I have a session with my dermatologist, how we can make the skin better. Then maybe there is a session in the evening with my stylist. We're checking some fittings that I'm going to be wearing for the competition. And then there's a session with my communication head where how we can get the pronunciations right or right vocabulary, how probably I can describe. So there are different sessions in a week's time, and we plan every Monday. We sit and we design these are the things that I'm going to do, and we try to follow that. Yes, the discipline has been an important part of my life. I believe also discipline is destiny. With discipline, you can achieve things which you really wish to be happy about later on, and it all comes from discipline. What I've kept with me after even Mr. World, during and even before, I was very particular with my workouts, with my diet. I was very particular about journaling, the thoughts. I feel everything starts from the brain, from over here. So setting that right was extremely important for me, and I felt peace for me was over anything. I thought I'll leave this field, I'll leave anything, but I'll join something where I find peace. So I started doing these practices were really helpful for me. Even today, whenever I get time, even before my TED talk, I was meditating for 10-15 minutes. I feel there's so much that silence can bring in.
That's nice.
So much silence can bring in.
Yeah. So your dedication and your discipline is very admirable, as in this career. And so like winning titles like Mr. India and Mr. World. So it requires more than looks. So what qualities do you think made you stand out?
Okay, I have to compliment about myself.
Yeah, you can say.
think what stand out is I'm very authentic. I'm just being myself, even right now with you. I just speak my heart out. There's not too much of trying. There's not too much of trying, I feel. I feel that's what stood out with Mr. World. I didn't try.
Yeah.
I was just being this. And of course, with a lot of preparation, I made sure my outfits are right, my preparations perfectly done. Afterwards, I surrender. And I feel when you surrender without thinking much, it helps. So maybe surrendering and being myself.
Yeah, so sometimes being your true self is what actually sets you apart and not, what other people are doing unless you, but,
Yeah.
actually coming out of your own self.
Eventually, that does. I feel maybe for a short while, people might achieve by trying and being something. Maybe deep down, they're not that satisfied because when you try, you're not being you. How can you even like it so much for a long time?
Yes.
So once you be you, then it's so liberating.
No pressure, nothing.
Yeah, no pressure. Like I don't have pressure at this moment. I'm just enjoying my green tea and feeling you.
Right. So, sir, as an Indian and Asian breaking barrier on an international stage, did you face any challenges or stereotypes and how did you overcome them?
Not at all, actually. But there was one instance, I wouldn't name the country, but when I was back to back winning even subtitles, I won Mr. Social Media as well. And he sort of said me, so I used to do a little bit of makeup also in Mr. India. We always do because we have photo shoots back to back. We do a little bit touch up for places you have a pimple and all. And he was extremely white and they don't need makeup. So he was sort of taunting or telling me that, okay, India needs makeup. And also a couple of places where we see that you came from India, that's why you have so many followers. I came with a certain number of followers. But that didn't impact me. I looked at it in a very different way. So this is beautiful saying of Krishnamurti. Your opinions, let me think, it's a very beautiful. I was just thinking about it in the morning. The way you see life is your opinion, but it's not reality. So I started, that's not exactly the code is something else, but this is what it means. So I started seeing that his opinion is what is not the perception that he has, but that's not reality. So these things didn't bother me at all. But to answer your question, yes, there was a little bit of things here and there, but not majorly. I don't know about how women pageants are done, but men pageants are, we just enjoy so much.
Yeah, and that instance actually took a lot of courage to actually come out of it, and it requires resilience because facing stereotypes at such an international stage, you tend to feel that somehow I'm not made for it or what's actually happening. So, yeah.
But I was already doing so good, so I didn't bother.
Yeah. So, sir, after winning Mr. World, how did your life change for you, both professionally and personally?
It changed a lot in terms of my family, relatives, cousins who never spoke to me for a longer time. They suddenly called, started calling me. So it was funny. Jokes apart, it just changed in terms of the respect that I'm getting, the respect you're talking to me. Like, so I feel that started coming in. People started looking at me. Such prestigious colleges like NMIMS called me for TED Talk. So all these things started happening, which gave me a lot of respect. I definitely felt good. I started realizing, okay, I did something good and all that paid off. But more than anything else, I think my family was very happy. And I feel as an individual today, I really want to see them happy, whatever I could do. And I saw that smile and my father said, I'm proud of you for the first time.
That's
that
so sweet. That's so
I
sweet.
felt that was the bigger achievement than winning Mr. World.
Yeah.
And even my friends and family. So I felt when I saw that happiness in their eyes, I felt, okay, this is what I wanted.
This is
and
it.
This is what I want more in my life.
More than just titles, it's about people being proud of you and especially your parents.
Parents,
So,
yeah, parents. To see them happy. More than proud, I feel like if somebody can be, my close ones can be happy to see something that I did, this is what I want to do more in my life. So that changed. Of course, work-wise, a lot of things changed. Tomorrow shooting morning for something and evening traveling for something else. A lot of work started flooding in, which is brilliant because I worked really hard in Mumbai for such a long time, traveling in bus and autos to get work, and then I eventually saw now things are easier. So just grateful, yeah.
And even after winning such big titles, you are so grounded, and it's very commendable, to see you this way.
Thank you so much. It's just being me.
Yeah. So, sir, now we're moving into a fun and exciting segment, the rapid fire round. This is all about spontaneity. I'll throw some quick questions your way and you have to answer them without thinking.
Okay.
So, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. So, first one. One word to describe your journey so far.
Authentic.
One thing people don't know about you.
That I can sing bhajans in Hindi.
What's the most memorable compliment you've ever received?
That I have a very calm demeanor. Yeah.
A fashion trend you absolutely love.
I feel wearing black pant, black shirt, or black t-shirt, which I'm wearing at this moment.
Timeless.
Timeless and classic.
Yes. A fashion trend you can't stand.
So something like I can't stand by. I always appreciate whoever wears something. It's their own choice. But it's something that I might just want to not see more is a yellow and a red color together. Maybe a yellow shirt and red pants.
Okay.
Can't stand that for long.
If you weren't a model and actor, what would you be doing?
I would have been a teacher,
Okay.
or I would have been a life coach, which I'm planning to do a course on life coach very soon. Why not?
And last one, what's your favorite motivational quote or mantra?
There are so many, but the most favorite that I've stood by till date, and I believe in it, is you are the creator of your own destiny.
Alright, so that's the end of the rapid fire round. And as we wrap up this incredible conversation, I want to thank you.
It's over?
Yes. So I want to thank
I
you,
just
sir.
started my green tea. Well, this game, of course.
And thank you so much, sir, for sharing your insights and your wisdom with us today. To our listeners, I hope you've enjoyed this episode as much as I have. So before we sign off, do you have any final message or advice for our audience?
Oh yes, I told my TED talk that I had recently that everything has to come from the foundation of love, foundation of happiness. And when I started off my journey, I also realized that I'm okay to not do this, not do that, do something else, but I'm going to be happy. I feel if you keep that in mind and do not stress about things more, not seek validation, do things for yourself, I feel eventually things will fall in place like how it should be. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure having you on the show. Wishing you even greater success for your future endeavors. And to everyone listening, stay tuned for more such inspiring conversations. Until next time, take care and keep chasing your dreams. This is your host, Anhaita Vijayavargi, signing off.